Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Fun with Olivia. If you are new here, this channel used to be called Makeup Fun with Olivia, and I have changed the name to Fun with Olivia because I want to have all kinds of fun with you. I am into makeup, nail polish, fiber, yarn, knitting, crocheting, you name it. So recently, a lot of my videos have been about yarn, knitting, and crocheting, as some of you have noticed. And I'm still getting a lot of questions about makeup from friends, from subscribers. So some videos are coming up. So stay tuned for that. Today we are going to be talking about a little bit. Well, I am going to talk just a tad bit about makeup and nails because that comes up so often. People reach out to me via personal messages, so I want to share. I have been getting a lot of questions about my nails, and if I've mentioned it on my makeup videos. I don't think I've mentioned it on my yarny videos, so I'm going to mention it here. I am a Color Street stylist. I started purchasing these Color Street nail strips and was so amazed by them. Initially, I didn't think I was going to love them. I ended up loving them, and I was buying them, and then people would see them on me, and I would be referring people to my stylist. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to sell them too. So I am a stylist. These are nail strips, 100% nail polish. They're super easy to put on and they look professional and they're very inexpensive. So if you've been wondering what's on my nails, that's what's on my nails. I will put a link down below. This is not a sales pitch, although if you want to purchase them, I will be glad to help you with that. But just know I am a Color Street stylist. I do wear these, and maybe I'll do a video for you guys. I know I've done one in the past of how easy it is to put these nail strips on. It's about $13 per set, and yeah, you can't get a mani for that little, and there's no dry time. You put it on and you can, like, you know, play with your kids, you can do the dishes, you can go to the ladies' room, you can, I can't tell you enough good things about this, but I became a stylist because I love the Color Street nail strips. So I wanted to share that with you because some of you have been asking me about that. The other thing I wanted to share with you today, my lipstick and lip gloss of the day, because I'm going to start combining my fiber love and my makeup love and see how that goes, because even from my yarny friends, you guys have been sending me questions about makeup too, and I really appreciate that because it just goes to show that I'm not alone. There are other folks out there who love yarn, fiber, knitting, crochet, but they also like a little bit of makeup, maybe a lot of makeup for some of us. So I will be sharing what I'm wearing on my lips. I am wearing MAC lipstick in the color Brave. And for those of you that are new, I used to not be into neutral colors, but Natasha Denona has changed that because on top of that, I am wearing her WIP OH-Phoria lip gloss in the color Nude. And so that's what I'm wearing. I used to be all about my dark lipsticks. And so yeah, I'm into a nude face now, so that's what I'm wearing on my lips for those of you that are wondering. Oh my God, you guys. I wanted to make sure that I told you about this and I completely forgot, so I'm editing this video and sticking this part at the beginning. I wanted to let you guys know, for those of you that have been considering subscribing to Yarn-Yay, the yarn subscription box, this is the month to do it. This is the month to do it. Here's why. The box, so Vicky Howell, who curates the boxes, did her video today where she shows what we're getting in the box. I think there are two different types of yarns. It's Lorna's Laces. I don't know if you saw my my Whips-A-Palooza video where I showed all these whips that I had from a long time ago, and I think one of them was from Lorna's Laces, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I can't believe I haven't used my Lorna's Laces. It's been shoved over there. Anyway, this month she has Lorna's Laces yarn in it. Not only that, but the goodies are cool too. It's like a Paris, France themed box. So I will list my link down below So you can get a discount if you're interested in subscribing. If not, feel free to go directly to Yarn Yay. But I do get a discount too if you get a discount if you use my link. Anyway, I wanted to let you guys know, mostly because it's a good box and I want you to like get it if that's something that you've been considering. This is a good month to do it for Yarn Yay. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay. Let's jump in. I have a finished object to share with you. I want to thank the Crochet Nurse. She has a YouTube channel. I'm sure most of you know who she is. If you don't, I will link her in the description box down below. I have been subscribed to her and just enjoying her videos so much. And so, you know, sometimes I'll comment on her, and she's been super friendly and super kind to me. And so she had a video, and I'll try to link that video down below, about, I think she had an Annie's kit, and in the kit she got a pattern for this Gansey, what is it called? I think like a dishcloth or a, yeah. Anyway, this is, she was kind enough. I just commented, is this a selling pattern? Because I was ready to buy it. And she was so kind enough to share it with me. So I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Sheila, for sharing the pattern with me. And I have made them. I will share them with you. Here is the first one. And you can kind of see the line, which kind of bugs me. You know, we crocheters and knitters, we have things that bug us. But overall, I am very happy with this. So much so that I'm going to use it as a doily. Not so much. My plan was to use it in the kitchen for decor, to hang it somewhere. But I ordered this cotton yarn Paintbox in the color Stormy Gray. It's an Aran weight, 100% cotton, and I had been wanting to try this, and so I did. And the cotton is very drapey, very drapey. This was my first time trying the bean stitch, and it's right here. And I think normally when you try the bean stitch, it looks more kind of crisscrossy. If you Google any pictures, it'll look more crisscrossy. But this yarn is so drapey that it doesn't look crisscrossy. It just kind of, yeah, it just looks like regular stitches. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I really like it. So I'm happy with it. I think this yarn would be really nice if you want like a crochet top, a crochet cotton top, or a crochet or even knit like wearables because of the drape. I feel like for my kitchen items, maybe I was looking for something a little bit more stiff because I wanted it to decor. But I don't know, I guess I could hang it, but it's a little bit too drapey. See how, yeah, it won't be good for decor. But it will be good to put it flat on a table. In fact, I started using it. I'll try to put some pictures up here of how I started using it. My husband is a Trekkie. We're Trekkies here in this household. And so I put some of his little ships that he, don't ask me what the names are, okay? There are limits to my Trekkiness. The funny thing is that I'm the one who used to watch the OG, the original Star Trek when we met in college. And he's like, you watch Star Trek? And he's like, eh. So he started watching it with me. Now he's more of a hardcore Trekkie, even more than me, because he's watched all of them now. The Next Generation, and I love The Next Generation too, but he watched a bunch of other ones that I just didn't even. Anyway, so yeah, this is the first one. And it was very nice to learn that bean stitch. I'm going to try it again with some stiffer cotton yarn. And then here is the next one, because there are two of them. And this one's kind of curling in, but she used some, and by she I mean Lena Skvagerson, that's the designer. She used some front post double crochets, which I love. I love that texture here. See, there's a line of front post double crochets, and she also used the star stitch here, which this was my first time making that stitch as well, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was something new. It kind of like stumbled me for a second on the pattern. And I was like, what? I don't get this. I don't understand it. So I Googled it. I YouTubed it. And I finally figured out what it meant. And I love the way it turned out. I forgot to mention on this one, the outer part, I just did the edge with single crochets. It had a reverse single crochet, a reverse single crochet, and it looked a little bit too frilly for me, and I like more of a clean edge, at least for this, because of the color and everything. Anyway, so yeah, this edge, I did use the edge that was called for, and she used front post single crochets, but it does curl in a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay because, like I said, I'm using them on the table as doilies. And again, if I didn't show the pictures earlier, I'll show them now. But so I'm very happy. Now this one did come out a little bit smaller than this one, and I think it's because I started using one hook with this one. I was using a wooden hook by Vicky Howell, and I feel like that made it a little bit bigger. But because they're wooden hooks, I thought, let me try one of my metal hooks. And so I switched over. And also because I was using a bigger hook, it was a little bit more loosey-goosey, and I felt like this stitch didn't show up as well. So I did undo this part and I switched it over to the same size but in metal hook. It was still a little bit too big. Again, I'm okay with this, but yeah, I think that's why this one came out bigger than this one. And this one I used the metal hook the whole way, and it did come out a little bit tighter crochet, which I really like. I feel like in dishcloths, you know, this is okay because I'm going to use them for doilies, but yeah, for dishcloths and for decor on my kitchen, I do feel like I want a tighter crochet. And the reason I used a bigger hook was because I am a very tight crocheter, and I thought it would be too tight, but I think I went up a hook size. I should have just left it with my regular, you know, tight crochet stitches. Anyway, I'm still happy with them. I'm super happy with them. And again, thank you, Sheila, so much for sharing the pattern with me. That was very kind of you. Okay. The next thing I'm going to share with you is my WIP, my work in progress. And here you're going to laugh with me because it's my socks. Oh my gosh, you guys. My first pair of socks, and I've messed them up, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Okay. I put these to the side. Gee, can you tell where the mess up is? I put them to the side because I started working on my virus shawl, which I am doing as a part of a cowl that I mentioned in my last video. And I guess when I picked them back up last night, I think so. This is how I forgot, and see, I'm learning. This is my first pair of socks. So knitting in the round is a little bit more new to me. So I guess when I was knitting this portion, I was knitting like this, right? With my needles facing me, with the stockinette stitch facing me. But I think what I did last night is I took it this way with the circle facing me. And so I ended up making garter stitch right here. I didn't realize this because I just was going and going and going, and we were watching, what's that Marvel show with the soldier, something, Winter Soldier, something like that. My husband and son are very into it. So we were watching that last night. I got into it. I was watching it and I was knitting away. And then all of a sudden when I looked down, I'm like, oh, this is garter stitch. So you can see it there. And I tried to figure out what it was, and I finally figured it out. You know what? I knit the wrong way. So I fixed myself, and it's back to stockinette stitch. Am I going to fix it? No. These are my first pair of socks. It's okay. Only I'm going to wear them. I'm supposed to make 6 inches of this. I think I have half more inch to go. It's okay. I am not that good of a knitter that I can undo it, and with these small needles and the small that's too much for me. I'm too scared. I'll end up frogging all of it. I know I will. So I'm going to leave it as it is with that there, and I'm going to keep on going. So yes, so you guys can laugh with me because I already messed them up, but they will still work, right? They're still going to be socks. They're still going to be warm. I'm still going to be super proud of my first pair of socks. Hopefully I won't do that with the second sock. Now, all right, you guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you had fun. I know I did. And please comment down below what you're working on. I love to read what you guys are working on. And I will talk to you later. Bye.